G'day viewers, Peter here. How are they hanging? Just got back from a marketplace find. I got a free to good home. So this one didn't cost me anything. It's garden art. Is it salvageable? I wasn't going to make this video because I don't know if it's going to come to anything. But let's see what I acquired today. It's two items. You've got a cylinder mower. I'll look at that one second, and an X rotary hoe. I don't know how this, because the sun is low, I don't know how the camera is going to pick up anything from this. This one, what am I going to do with it? The wheels are stuffed, because one thing I thought that I could use the wheels, but if you look at this, it's not looking very happy, is it? But I suppose the most valuable thing on this is a Victor 125 on original stand, with, it's a Victor Carby, but I think it's a copy of an Amel, isn't it? And it's got this little pancake. The motor looks fine. The bloke pulled it apart, and yeah, the cylinder head looks fine. The piston is fine. Really would have preferred if he didn't pull it apart. It's got a pull start. It's not seized. Little two-stroke zip starter. If you look at this, it's labelled. I won't repaint this because that's a 125 power unit. So once you lose that sticker, it's gone. Mark II 70. So 70 series means it was made in the 1970s. Series 2 or Mark II, I don't know what that means. I don't think it's 72. It might be 75 or something. I haven't got my glasses on. But that says VA Pernenzel 479 Swift Street, Albury, and Yakandanda, a Caltex service station. So they must have been the agents or something. And look, a cool little tank. Look at the petrol tank. Tap's broken off. Was a plastic tap by the look. But it's clean inside, no rust. And this is the bracket for the petrol tank. There's a little belt there that goes to drive this little gearbox. Now I suppose we'll have a look what's going to be valuable here. Is this gearbox useful for anything? It's a right angle drive and a reduction. I don't know, what is it, 8-to-1 or something? Is that useful for anything, or do I just junk the whole lot? It's got chrome handles. Might be useful for a mini bike or something. I've got the throttle, and this is the slide for the carby, so that's all complete. Got nice cast aluminium knobs there, two of those, and then one on the end. It looks like a cast iron one. These ones are cast aluminium. So the wheels are junk. This bearing casing, maybe that's useful for something. Is the gearbox useful? Look, I might junk the frame. The motor is certainly useful as a mini bike. Yeah, I'd like to get this going as a mini bike because I've got a petrol tank for it. Pull starter. The only thing is, the other motor I've got from the vacuum cleaner, remember, actually, there's a good thing about not chucking stuff away. The Victor Vac one had a 3/4 shaft. I haven't got my verniers here, but that looks like 5/8. Now I can't make up a sleeve because the keyway, there's going to be no keyway left. So I can't, if I've got a 3/4 inch centrifugal clutch and a 5/8 shaft, I don't know if I can make that work, whereas the other motor is a 3/4 shaft. And then the lawnmower engines are smaller again, but they've got a tapered block, which you could probably do something with. So I don't know if I can make that work unless I made the V-belt with an idler pulley that I could engage and disengage and use that as a clutch. That's another option. But I'm pleased with the motor. I can certainly do something with that. I can use that throttle cable. I don't know if I need the air cleaner. Maybe I can use the air cleaner. Certainly I'll use a pull start. That seems to work. So the price was right. Don't know, but I think a lot of this will go to the tip. Now this thing, got no idea what I'm going to do with this, but it was free. Now I think it's a Qualcast, but I'm not really sure. Looks pretty groovy actually. It's got that very 60s, 70s feel to it. And I'm not an expert on 4-stroke motors, so I'll be guided by you. I have some confidence that it's American. I don't know if this is seized because I can't turn it. As I said, it's been garden art for some time. First I thought this might be a Tecumseh motor because the shrouding looked very square. There's no writing on it. But now I'm thinking it's a Zenith Carby, but this muffler kind of has a Kohler feel to it, doesn't it? But I'm not an expert on American lawnmowers. That air filters are a bit different too. And then this has got some sort of clutch here. I'll tell you what, I am liking this throttle. It's not stuck, considering it was yard art. The throttle works, and that looks very good as a thumb operated mini bike throttle. Which throttle do you think would be easier to use with your thumb? That one or that one if you were making a mini bike? I don't know. I'm kind of liking this one for some reason. Will we ever get it going? How long has it been out in the... Oh, there you go, look at that. The motor's not seized. I presume there'll be some sort of a clutch in there. Here. What do you reckon? It's cast iron motor, it's a bit heavy for a mini bike because it looks like the crankcase is cast iron. And it would only be 3 horsepower at best, wouldn't it? Might only be 2. I've got no idea. There's no markings on it that I can find. So, I don't know. It's a trap to offer me free stuff, isn't it? Victor motor is certainly useful to me. This thing, does it go straight to the tip? Do I pull it off even if I got it running? It's cast iron, it's going to be very heavy, isn't it? Then it might have a clutch attached. And the other one, I'm going to have trouble putting a clutch because it's a 5/8 shaft. They were 5/8 was very common on sub 1 horsepower electric motors that run at 1440 RPM in Australia, and 5/8 was pretty common on those. And I suppose this motor is only 3 horsepower or something. So that might be why it's 5/8. But we'll see what we can do. I really don't know, so I don't even know what I'm going to call this video, or if I'll post it. But anyway, so I'll say hooroo, bye bye.